Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another red talk, man. I know Cass can hear us anyway. He's in the back there, bruv. So he'll be here in a second. What you lot telling me though?
Oh,
What you telling me, bro?
he said, been a minute. You can hear me properly, yeah?
Yeah, bro. We ain't caught up since CARRICK, bruv. You know them way there.
Oh, bro, just life, innit? Life. Oh, what we saying?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't do this to me, please. Is this a real quote?
What's this? Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's my baller, you know. Hey, we have to make it happen, bruv.
He's coming to OT in the summer.
Hey, brother, listen, don't do this. Like, don't do this, bro. Hey, nah, bro, we're moving 230 right now. I can't even lie. My team's moving 230 right now, bro. Life is good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people celebrating us drawing a match, bro. Look how far we've come in a short space of time. You know them way there. We couldn't win 2 games in a row, and now teams are doing hate watches, bro. We love to see it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, CARRICK's changed the vibe, fam. What you telling me?
Hey, how about CARRICK changing my life? Hey, I'm getting people in my. Hey, how about this? Yeah, I've got in my group chat. There's a NAF chaos chat. Yeah, it's got all content creators. Yeah, that come on, never a foul. Yeah, it's mayhem. Yeah, there's me and there's Touchline just holding it down for United. As soon as Liverpool get a W, the first thing these men are talking about is Man United. I swear down, and it's like I don't know about you lot in the chat, but I can't be talking to peasants below me. That's 3 points below, man.
Brother, we're moving too legit right now. It's crazy. You know the ones like I was saying, and it's funny. I was saying straight up, yeah, like there's no team in the league that want to see us, bro. And it's crazy how far we've come because it's like the way we pattern City, and it's almost like the better the team is and the more they have a goal, yeah, the worse we're gonna beat them, innit? It's one of them ones where some of the best football you saw us play was against City and Arsenal because they tried to play. If you try to play against us, you're getting popped. You're getting rondoed, blood. Like, man are getting popped. I ain't seen big 6 teams get popped like that since Van Gaal time, bro. When we were just
I was there. I remember them terms. I was at the game even versus Tottenham when we smacked them 3-0. Do you remember that Ashley Young Fellaini Mata combination?
Smoking, brother. He was playing all the bigger teams off the park, bro. I think Van Gaal had the best big 6 record. He might still have the best big 6 record because we were moving to everyone.
Yeah, I remember them times. But the issue is you played a little bit too safe in the smaller games. That's what I remember. His first game was it 3-5-2. We played with Di Maria in the 10.
Yeah,
0-0. Old Trafford. It was like raw. I didn't expect that after smacking Real Madrid up. I was like, nah. But hey, here we are, man. I've had I can't lie, man. I've had a post Man United CARRICK glow up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've picked up work. I just thought I'm just gonna go work. If Man United are gonna go to work, I'm gonna go to work. Do you get it?
Well, and man, channel's closing in on 10K as well, people. So make sure you sub as well. The link is in the title as well.
I've been doing that. You know what? I've had a break since about Friday. I just thought, forget this whole FA Cup break, boring. I'm taking a break because you see now until probably end of the season, it's going to be mayhem. Even when it comes to the international break, there's going to be a lot to talk about. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm getting married and stuff, so I'm picking up extra work. I'm having glow ups. Hey, bro, like man's glowing. I'm getting like my muscles are back. Like, bro, man, people in my comments are trying to mock me about doing what you do. You know, the treadmill.
Yeah.
Now man's doing 30,000 steps a day. How about that? And I'm moving bare shit.
Bro, it's a life changer, bro.
Man, I've got, bro. I'm getting definition, just like CARRICK's bringing definition to Man United. Yeah. See when Ahmad, when he goes, when I was watching that guy at Tottenham just playing CARRICK ball, I was there at the Tottenham game when I was cheering on Romero, waving him goodbye down the tunnel. I swear down, it was beautiful to see, innit? Just the ball just getting popped 1-2, this, that. Even I'm loving Bruno Fernandes. How about that? Like I'm looking at
like a completely different player, bro, under Michael Carrick, man, and it's amazing, because it actually shows, that the previous man weren't coaching at all, bro.
No,
They
He
weren't
definitely not.
coaching because the thing is, yeah, if you leave Bruno to his own devices, he's gonna do dumb shit. But Carrick's not leaving him to his own devices. So this just shows you that these other managers were just leaving him to do his own thing, bro, and that's horrible.
I'll give Amrin one prop. I think him dropping Bruno into a deeper role has now founded mature Bruno. Or let's call it mature Bruno, because now when he's playing in a 10, he's not trying to make the ball or create the ball to be some sort of bomb every 2 minutes. It's more controlled. It's controlled chaos. That's the perfect word to say it. It's a bit like the British media these days. So again, watching Bruno live again, watching him play the way he plays in a 10 as a second striker and everything is, yeah, man. Him and Cunha have linked up. I thought they couldn't play together. They could definitely play together. And Bumo as well.
They can play together if Bruno plays like this, yeah. You know.
But now I'm trying to see what Sesko has in store a little bit now, because you probably noticed this. I think everyone in the chat probably noticed this. Is that when it comes against these low block teams, you need a Sesko in the box. Do you know what I mean? They don't mind if you have the ball. I can imagine Everton this weekend, they won't mind if we have the ball. But I won't mind if I got a 6'5" killer in the box as well, you know, making situations on Tarkovsky. So
no, but you know what it is though? I'll be honest, yeah. It wasn't
even
not in a disrespectful way, yeah. But it's not the fact that we needed a Sesko in the box. It's just that respectfully, Mbumo offers zero blood as a focal point. Like he offers nothing, bro. Like he's horrible as a focal point.
Yeah. I noticed this in big games. I hear the Mbumo shouts. I think it's
perfect. Because if we're gonna be playing in transition, cool. But when we're playing with the majority of the ball, Mbumo can't be the 9. Like he can't be the 9.
I actually agree with that. It's man, like we always have this kind of chat in our Man United kind of group chat as well. It's like Mbumo starting up front against these minnows that where we're gonna have bear the ball. There's no point. Him on the left, however, though, when we have the ball is fine. Yeah, because him and Ahmad rotate. See, the thing is, what I hated about Man United until in the second half at West Ham is that, now we're starting to rotate the players. The Cunha, Bruno, false 9 gimmicks, that works ever so often, but you don't really need that if a team allows you to have the ball too much, because it's like, okay, well, you can have the ball, then we're just going to sit 5 yards deeper and then you lot can play. But you can play. Right. Do you know what I mean? So, but no, it's good to see options though. And it's the headache part, because even when Xerxes and Sesko came on, 10 minutes, that's all it took. And it's like,
they changed the game, both of them.
But I
love that we can play both of them at times. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's what pisses me off about football fans, Man United fans, is like, brother, we grew up in a team that we had options all over the pitch, bro. All over the pitch. And now these men don't understand that football is a squad game, bro. Some games, I want Xerxes as a focal point. If we've got loads of possession, yeah, and I want a focal point to feet, I want him. If I want an aerial threat, then I want Sesko. If I want transitional threat, then I want Mbumo. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Or if you want the ball to feet, you can also play Cunha there. But Cunha likes to drift a bit more, so I'd rather have him off the left. But there are some times where Cunha down the middle makes more sense. There's some games where Xerxes down the middle makes sense. There's some games where Sesko down the middle makes sense. There's some games where Sesko and Xerxes make sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like against an Everton game, I think the Sesko goes up front. I think Xerxes definitely more bench, but
I think against Everton,
you bring Xerxes probably off the bench if Cunha's not having the greatest game. It's like, well, I've got light band for band. If you've got all the players, put Bruno on the left then. I don't care.
100%.
Put some decent quality in the box, which we saw. Like, and boom off the right. Sometimes even Ahmad drifting central. I don't mind it. One thing we can't do is see Ahmad's role. Is so key to our width since Dorgu's been out. It's unreal. It's like now I'm looking at Dorgu thinking, was it Dorgu? Was it a width? I think now it's safe to say that
gave us natural width.
So that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna allude to, innit? Yeah. Again, because obviously we ain't spoke since probably January, like properly, anyways. Since he's taken over, is that. I think now we can see, right, that Dorgu wasn't just coaching or tactics or anything that was kind of elevating our game. It was more that Dorgu gave us the natural width on one side, and obviously Ahmad on the other, which felt more like we're spreading the pitch that little bit more. Because then when you have other options like Cunha at that time, it's like, I can take off Dorgu, or maybe I can even take off an Ahmad, or I can take off an Mbumo, and it's like I've still got majority of the pitch and a different way of playing. I think for me, I think for me, who has sold bare stocks in Dorgu personally, was just now I can see that he was actually Dorgu being quality. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is probably what we're gonna get from him. Not this right winger Dorgu, not this Dorgu playing left back, which can be utilized. Actually, I'm gonna be interested to see that. But a Dorgu that can probably like function as a proper left winger.
But he's a ball, bro. But you know what it was? Yeah, it's like you're coming into a new league. You're young. You're coming into a struggling team in a system that nobody understands, and you you know what I mean. So it's like you're expecting.
I know you died on that hill, bro.
But it's true though. Nobody understands the system, and you're in a team that's struggling. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's pure stress, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even the game where he played Dorgu right wing, Dorgu was balling, bro, and he bagged.
Yeah,
because he's like,
it.
yo, I don't need to fucking be in the pressure cooker with these man. Everyone's dying, bro. Like, get me out of here. So as soon as he got released further up the pitch straight away, managers talking about anxiety and all that. Brother, everyone's anxious, bruv, playing for you. That's the truth.
Like, no one wanted to play for him. Whatever her name is, man. Just leave all that bullshit for the. I still think he's a left back though. In an attacking system, I think
he's only a left back playing for fucking Enrique or something like that. He's not a left back in. To be fair, in this attacking CARRICK system, he wants Luke Shaw to overlap, and Luke Shaw don't really want to overlap in it. Like in this system, he can play left back in this system.
I can't lie, Luke Shaw's having a. I hate the fact because I still want him gone because of the fact.
It's his fault for the last goal, but Luke Shaw, the game before was the best game I've seen Luke Shaw play in like 3 years, blood.
Yeah, it's
just, against Fulham, I think.
Yeah, Luke Shaw for me. Yeah, he looked so good, bro. Like him, Maguire, Lissandro. I told Lissandro stocks. I'm like, bro, I look like a dickhead. Why would anyone listen to me? Like, honestly,
but bro, I'll tell you what, Lissandro, Lissandro looks good, because we're playing possession football now. This motherfucker still can't defend. Don't get it wrong, but this guy can play in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones. On the ball, Lissandro looks amazing. But this is why we was gassing Lissandro when he first came in, because he's the first ball-playing centre-back we've had since Daily Blind. So, we haven't had a ball-playing centre-back, but defensively, he's still suspect. If you look at some of the goals we've conceded, Lissandro's scratching his nuts, bruv. So, it's one of them things where, I can't lie, Lenny Euro's pace next to Lissandro works, bruv. Like Harry Maguire next to Lissandro is good in like the low block against the big teams, but against the lesser teams, we need pace next to Lissandro.
But that's why I've always thought about Lissandro at left back, to be honest, but not in this CARRICK system. Probably not. Only if you reverse the roles, because you know how the right back.
I think he can do it in the CARRICK system, because
it's recovery though.
He's not getting all the way up. Like he's not going to be a touchline.
But my thing is recovery. One thing with CARRICK is again, if anyone notices, that it's the recovery for everyone to get back on time. Yeah, I think the only one that we got exploited was that West Ham goal, which was that one ball, and we didn't deal with the second.
Luke Shaw should have headed it though. If he headed the threat's dead.
Exactly that. Because even the low looks really good, isn't it? Lissandro
and the last 3 games, 4 games. The first game against City, I think he got cooked, and then after that he was good. I think he was good against Arsenal.
The West Ham game is the part which pisses me off most about him. His delivery, when it's poor, it is poor. But his whole other game is actually all right. But I will do anything to make sure that Delow's the scapegoat. Even if Shaw defend, I don't care. I'm got an agenda in it. Like even if Shaw is at fault, it's still Delow's fault. Why is he not back? Actually, to be fair, why is he not back? I look at that thing. Why are you not back? Why is that ball even allowed to go over the top from Jarrod Bowen? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? This is why I always kind of like chase this whole idea that when Mazraoui goes into the fold of this inverted fullback that's allowed to go a little bit like a Luke Shaw, like a supporting.
Imagine the system though cooks, bro.
It's different gravy from playing out the back, and I think he helps out Lenny Euro quite a lot. But I can't deny though, the low has been sick in it. Like it's
the low last 3 games has been solid. Like he's made a mistake.
Fulham game he was on. Oh, bro, the Fulham game, the low was him and Luke Shaw, the fullbacks. It was all about the fullbacks for me, innit?
But this is what I'm saying. The Fulham game, Luke Shaw was sick. And this is what I mean, yeah? That's testament to Michael Carrick, because this is the most we've seen team performances since Van Gaal, bro. As a team, yeah, everyone's performing like 7.5 upwards out of 10 every game, bro. Like everyone, like no one's having a stinker. Apart from Dallo against City, yeah, we haven't had one performance below a 7, yeah, under Carrick yet, bro. Like, and that's down to the system.
You know what? Even the centre backs, yeah, because I think it applies to everybody. Because Maguire looks unplayable right now. De Ligt's going to be back next month. Whatever. So I'm gonna say probably after the break we got another defensive cover there, innit? You know what I'm saying? But see, when Lenny Yoro did come on, this is where you do change a centre back and where it does make a big effect. Obviously, I think Maguire was injured to say the least, but I think Lenny Yoro come on and you see a player where it's like, okay, this is probably what we bought you for.
And now on the ball as well. The way Lenny Yoro carries the ball into midfield, as well.
He was a big reason why we didn't lose was actually from his 1v1 defending.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That tackle, that little interception was everything that we needed. And it's like, rah, this is Lenny Yoro. We ain't even talking about Aiden Heaven yet, but it's all about partnerships, because I look at Heaven and think you're probably best next to a De Ligt or a Maguire. But then you look at a Lenny Yoro, and it sounds weird because obviously Lenny Yoro is a bit more of a ball player carrier and Lissandro Martinez a bit more of a ball player. It sounds like it lacks aggression, but I don't think so. I think Lenny Yoro next to Alessandro could be, especially in a game, let's say, against Everton, where you're probably going to have all the ball, or at Old Trafford against, I don't know, not so much, I would say maybe even a Newcastle, because the likes of Voltamade ain't really starting. You want pace against Vistas and stuff like that. You look at Yoro and you think, yeah, you're probably the perfect partner next to Lissandro.
He's the perfect partner for Licha because
not having a left back,
sweeps in it, and Licha attacks the ball, and Licha's not a recovery guy, so we need recovery pace next to him, and Maguire doesn't have that in it. So it's one of them ones where.
Hey, I mean, in the last few games though,
Maguire's just a bully though. Maguire's been old manning, guys. You know when you play five-a-side against them old brothers that can't move, but they're just blocking man's runs and doing bare shady shit. Like I see Maguire just bullying people.
I don't have a fault for Maguire, man. And it's just like, he's so slow that I hate that he's bare slow. Like John Terry type slow, but you're not quite John Terry, obviously. But I do wonder when De Ligt gets back, if De Ligt would be the partner that would have that balance in between to say you're going to be the guy next to Alessandro more than likely because you're good in the air. You've got better pace. 1v1 defending, but you know Maguire, what he has in set pieces, I don't see.
He's a real threat.
I do wonder if they can work with De Ligt when he does get back. But let's be real, De Ligt is better than Maguire, but Maguire's playing at an England level, like he's playing at World Cup level. And you know what? That's probably why we see a lot of these performances upgrading that bit more. Maguire wants the England team. Sure, definitely, this is his last World Cup, and so is Maguire. This is your time, to say the least. Mazraoui, I think, are Morocco in the World Cup. I think they are. You look at Delo wants to put a statement in the team as well. You look at all the players that are around, Lissandro, the rest of it, they all want to put some sort of statement. Kobe, don't even get me started on my star boy.
Hey, I'll be real. All the Man United fans that were talking about, maybe Kobe's not training well, or maybe he's not good enough, maybe we should sell him. You, man, are cooked. You know them ones there, because what were you thinking, bruv?
Everything is going through Kobe, and that is how it should be. Did you see West Ham? There was about 6 players around him and he still bypassed all of it. Yeah. And I can show you and pinpoint in the second half where it was. I can highlight the moment where Kobe had 6 players around and he bypassed 2 of them and the 3 of them were caught out. And we actually, then before you know it, he played that nasty little 1-2 bounce pass. He thought, when I was screaming like Kobe, best player in the world, you're not even ready for this conversation for next year.
But you know what's mad, Like, brother, all them man were talking about Zaire Emery and all these other things, brother. We got Kobe Manu, bruv.
I'll hold my hands up though, because I didn't think a Cassie, Kobe, Bruno kind of midfield would work, but you know,
Are you all right? What do you mean? Brother, you know the amount of times I said Cass, Kobe and Bruno in the 10 was always gonna work, bro. Like, it was always gonna work. That was the common sense free.
I think it's more tactical because of tactical parts of it. Because, you know, I was thinking of life under Ten Hag. I was thinking life under Amr. You know, the way we played a bit expansive, yeah?
Yeah, but too much space, yeah. But get rid of the space.
Obviously, but that's exactly what I was going to say. With Carrick, when he's got all these, I love this little, you come close to me, I'll pass to you, you pass to him, and I'm going to receive the next ball. The little boxes that he's got all over the gaff, triangles, boxes that Carrick has. He's closing that, what you basically just said. And it's like, wow, you know, players just being footballers, just being footballers. Do you know what I mean? Playing football. Now,
But this is what's refreshing
needs to
about Man
continue this.
United, because we have a manager, yeah. We have a manager that just lets the players play, yeah, to a certain degree, and obviously they have responsibilities, yeah. But he allows them the freedom to really play football, and you're seeing that with Man United now. It's funny how people were saying, yeah, oh, we don't have the technical players to play possession football, and then as soon as Carrick's come in, yeah, we're rondoing everyone off the pitch, bruv. And it tells you that the players were being held back by the previous systems, bro.
Instability of inept qualities of tactical presence on the pitch. That's if you want to get a little bit, a little bit smart with it. You know what I'm saying? Amarim is an absolute criminal, and I don't even want to utter his name anymore, to be fair. But when you do look at the options for the summer, it is, if we are to go the way we're going, we've seen something at least in 5 games to say there's a coach there. He can identify good coaches, because Steve Holland was a blessing. Yeah, a big blessing. We got laughed at about Woodgate. Go laugh at Woodgate now. And then you know what? He's a little racy. He got a little bit of racism or background, but that's not for me to decide. You man decide that, innit?
Bad man Woodgate, bro. And he's been doing the defensive work with the team, yeah. Him and Johnny Evans. And then Johnny Evans is the set piece genius, it seems like. I know it, like.
And he's got 2 of them correct. It's mad.
It's mad.
But you look at the running, right? And right now, is anyone's stocks in likes of the Zerbi, for instance, at this moment of time? You probably say no, not really. Is he a bit overrated? Probably. Is his football good? Yeah, cool. But then you look at other managers, Tuchel out. Nagelsmann is a question mark. Probably going to sign a new deal, guaranteed. Watch, it'll be gone. We ain't getting him. Yeah, but I can imagine us approaching him. Ancelotti's gone. Signed a new deal, 4 years, or about to. You look at the other available managers that are in Man United. I don't know. You could say view. Really and truly, it is kind of like Michael Carrick, the Zerbi, I suppose, and make up your mind kind of situation. It's like, what quality of manager really is out there? Why would we throw away a lot of what Carrick has right now?
But it's not just Carrick, it's the whole team, bro. Like, people need to look at the holistic picture. It's Evans, it's Woodgate. Do you know what I mean? 2 fucking, bro, between them, the Premier League caps is crazy between them 2. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you've got Steve Holland, yeah, who's an OG in the game. And then you've got Michael Carrick. Between Michael Carrick, Jonathan Woodgate, and Johnny Evans, brother, I don't know how, brother. The Premier League caps is crazy,
Yeah, facts.
Like, bro, what are we actually doing here? Like, when you actually look at it, yeah, we've got a good thing, bruv. And it just doesn't make sense, yeah, breaking that up, yeah, unless you've got something that what I would consider too good to turn down. And too good to turn down is Luis Enrique. Like, if it's not someone like a Luis Enrique, yeah, that is going to send shockwaves through football, yeah.
No,
because De Zerbi don't send shockwaves through football, blood. If Man United get De Zerbi, people are not like, oh my God, Man United are back. They're not saying that.
But there's one manager that I do like, and I'd take a punt on him. Let's say if United didn't go down that route, but I'll be like, what's the point? I really like Fabregas, man.
Oh, you was gonna say that, bro. I thought you were gonna say something else. Fabregas is too young, though.
You know what? I'm not into Xabi Alonso too. No, but you know what it is, yeah. I've had enough of these hipster manager kind of things, but the way he plays, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how far away from a hipster Fabregas is on the scale of 1 to 10, though.
So he likes So all right, cool. Let me explain it. This little touch in simple in terms, yeah. He likes the 10, the old school 10 to be the 10. He loves that, yeah. He loves the midfield being able to be midfielders, yeah. And also, like, it's a little bit similar to the way Carrick plays. He is a midfielder first. So he thinks about how to control the game. And we're working with young players as well, which is like, he ain't done enough in the game, but there's reasons why Inter Milan and all that are approaching him, and he's turned them down. And he's trying to do what Carrick done. Because remember, other jobs, Tottenham and that came for Carrick. Carrick said, no, I'm staying at Borough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because he needs to get his experience.
Yeah, exactly. But my whole thing with that would be with Fabregas is like, why would you just throw away Carrick's kind of thing if he is to do well and be in the hat, right? It's like, there's no point throwing that away in it, because it's like, you've already got your base. Everything that you've asked for, what you wanted via Amarim, you're getting through Carrick a year later. There's a base there. There's something the players really like. They understands. He's got quite a good persona about him. He doesn't give away a lot. Like, he's got poker face, right? So I can imagine he's kind of an authoritarian in terms of don't get too close to players, but he'll put your arm around the shoulder. A bit like you could say if anyone's whole personality is like Fergie, it's probably him into a degree when you deep it. You know, that whole poker face, smile when you need to, criticize when you have to, and he's mad smart when it comes to words of journalists as well. And the thing is, media's not on his back yet, so that's yet to come in it. But even after the West Ham game, they got cheeky, like asking about the United strand and that. They dismissed it very quickly, made it a little bit more about Man United rather than about him.
Yeah, but this is why Fergie loves Carrick anyway. He loves him for that reason, because Carrick is a very straight to the point kind of guy, and he's very chilled in it. Like, and that's his persona. That's how he played in it, and he coaches how he plays. Like, even when we score, blood, he don't really celebrate, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, all right, cool. Little fist pump, we keep it moving.
Yeah, that's exactly his thing. He does a little fist pump, like a little
old he's just like, all right, safe, bro. Like, he doesn't get too carried away, and this is why I like him, because he doesn't get carried away in the good times, and he don't get carried away in the bad times, bro. Like, he's just balanced in it, and you need a balanced manager. We've had two emotional wrecks, blood. Do you know what I mean? Ten Hag was a fucking idiot, and Amorim was an absolute crash out, bruv. Do you know what I mean? This guy was talking about how the players told us, like, bruv, they made their feelings loud and shit. The brother, and then he said, "Oh, sometimes I want to leave, sometimes I want to stay for 10 years." And I get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you know what? Michael Carrick is just balanced.
I'm gonna be. I've said it before, and actually on remember on our Friday show before, innit? I quite liked Amorim's whole approach. It was refreshing, but
maybe I don't like it.
Because I like honesty, and I like people that are
but Amorim was moving like a gallo, blood.
Yeah. It got too emotional. It's like, all right, this ain't controlled no more. Yeah, I hear it. It was like you're doing too much now. You're letting your feelings out. Sometimes you just gotta, bro. This is why girls get the ick. It's like when a girl if a girl sees you chasing a ping pong ball around or something like that, and he sees you chasing it on the ground, you're gonna get the ick, fam. Do you know what I mean?
It's a mad
thing,
him.
He was doing that. He was chasing that ping pong ball a little bit too much, and it's like, nah, I've had enough of you now.
Amorim's moving mad. This bread, bruv, kneeling down on the touchline, creasing up his creps, bruv, hiding during the penalty shootout and that. Like, bro, this guy's not all right.
Yeah, but one thing I'll give Carrick, he does celebrate good goals, isn't it? Like,
100%. If it's a banger.
Sesko, see that Sesko finish, that should be enough to tell everyone that this brother has got, because he's still got doubters, isn't it? It's like, this brother has got mad ability.
But Sesko's doubters, they were justified, but I wasn't one of them. I kept saying to guys, listen, he's a good player. But the thing is with Sesko, the only way to know that Sesko's a good player is to know what you're looking for, innit? And I could see Sesko's movement and stuff. Even when he wasn't receiving the ball, I was like, this guy's got a clue, innit? He's got a clue, because he makes very good runs. He runs in between the centre-backs, and that's always smart, bruv, because you absolutely kill centre-backs. They hate that run. When you split defenders, they hate it.
Yeah. You go on their inside.
You split them. They fucking hate it. And that's what I mean, because it's either they want to keep an eye on you or keep an eye on the ball, but they can't do both. So when you split them and you run across their eye line, if they they don't want to take their eyes off you, but then they don't know when the ball's coming. Do you know what I mean? So you fuck them.
Well, that's a good way to end that little bit.
But that's what it is, though.
But the emphasis on the F.
It's so important. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so important, bro. And then you cause confusion as well, because it's like, whose man is it?
Yeah, because when you got others to look for, like Bruno and all that, the thing is, what we're so good at the moment is a lot of overloads. Like, it's hard to pick up someone, because even at the edge of the box, you might actually find it's either Kobe or Casemiro, if not both of them. One thing, I do have one fair criticism of Carrick's kind of whole overlook of tactics, but I think it will come within time, because it's definitely going to be something that he identifies, isn't it? But one thing with Sesko, is my whole problem with him really was shot selection, because he would get his great opportunity in the box, but it's like, why did you take that version of what you thought was going to be the best version of that shot, rather than just doing the simple thing and just banging it first time or something along them lines? But you know what that comes down to, though? That does come down to coaching and experience.
Like, no, but also it comes down to IQ as well, though, because like even against Fulham, the chance he had right at the end, that he should have brought down, and he headed it. That comes down to IQ, because and awareness, because you're supposed to know how far out you are, and if you know how far away from the goal you are, and you know how far the goalkeeper is, you should know you've got time to take it down, and also it's too far to get enough power to score.
That was right in front. That was a joke. Yeah, that was right in front of me as well. It's like, again, yeah, it is IQ, and you think you've got players, but I'm gonna be real, yeah, about that.
Oh, the
It's a
Spurs game
Spurs
it
game.
was. Sorry. All right,
Yeah,
1
yeah.
second, bro.
I was at that game, yeah, and when I tell you now, yeah, the amount of space Man United players did not know that they had in that game, because you lot would remember this if you're watching it, obviously. How much time did these players have on the ball to turn and shoot? And they never did. They rushed it. How many times did we rush shots in that Spurs game? We could, in that first half, bar that Bruno first time hit, we could have been about 3-0 up. Like, even in the second half, it's like we were playing the extra pass. Why are we playing the extra pass? Like, I remember Bruno to Mbumo to Cunha, and I'm thinking like, bro, just shoot, bro. Even the Ahmad just shoot. He's trying to pass it to Mbumo. How many times? It was just these players. I don't think they understood, innit? And I think that's where it came with, even with Sesko. It's like, you got a lot more time than you think. You'd expect a centre back to be on you, but you find yourself with bare space. Is what it is, though. It's still poor. Oh yeah, we've had a 2-week break. I don't mind that. See, the thing is, yeah, there might have been 2 weeks breaks, but that's a positive for us. Now all our players are fresh, while you lot are trying to play in the FA Cups and all this kind of stuff, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it'll be at your own detriment, isn't it? I mean, for me, when we play against Everton, boy, they ain't been great.
The Everton game, I'll be real, that is the game where you keep it tight. Obviously, if you can get 1-0 up, cool. That's the game for Xerxes and Sesko, bruv. Not from the start, but at some point, bruv. Because you see, when we need to play against teams that are going to be stubborn, this, that, and the other, bro. We got 2 6'4" strikers, you know, that we can get the ball in the mixer and cause havoc, bruv. That's exactly what happened against West Ham, bro.
We score 3, and that's the way I look. If we score 1, we score 3. That's exactly how I view it.
100%. Because Everton are going to make it an ugly game. Do you know what I'm saying? They're quite a physical team, and they're very organized. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I'm telling you, it's one of them games where if it's still 0-0 and you got like 20 minutes to go or 25 minutes to go, you dash both of them. You have both of them on the pitch, bruv, and you get Bruno to start launching the grenades, blood. I'm telling you. Nice.
They don't have Jake O'Brien. He's usually flipping, causes havoc for us, man. That 6'7" right back that they love playing. Basically, the other Dan Burn. So they're just missing 2 players. They got a full team. And you know, we need to give some revenge as well, man, for that Old Trafford, that 10
bro,
thing.
that was disgusting.
Yeah. But I see a game like this where, you know what, even if they play low blocks, the difference with what they don't, NJ is basically like their bone. They got a bit of X factor going further forward, don't get me wrong, in some certain areas, but with them, they're not good at keeping the ball, let's be real. Tarkovsky, it already comes down if Tarkovsky's on his day, in my opinion, and he's the main one out of their back line at the moment. If he's not on his day, I can see him giving up space to like Sesko. We just gotta put our chances away. Even Cunha, you know, we're looking at him now, thinking, when are we gonna get that celebration again?
Bro, he was scoring some bangers though. The mad thing is, last game I would have left him on, bro, and probably taken off Mbumo or Ahmad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And
then what happened really.
That's what I'm saying, but it's one of them ones where Cunha's a weird player, innit? He's a weird player because he's a good player, but it's one of them ones where even when he's not playing well, you kind of in the back of your mind, you know that he can do something.
Yeah. You know that he can do something. We got better those up. That's the issue, is we got a lot of them now up there.
But this is exactly why I fancy us to win against anybody, if the game's tight, because we've got so many players that can just turn the game on its head, innit? And we saw that against Arsenal with Dorgu and Cunha's goals. Both of them goals were bangers. Do you know what I'm saying? And that came from just a little mistake from them, and we just capitalized straight away.
I'd generally, for me, I'd bench Mbumo next game. I'd be like, it's your turn to be on the bench. Simple as that. Like, I'm having Cunha off the left. I'm having pretty much basically the normal team that we have, and obviously Sesko up front. I think Sesko is a big key of why we can look. I don't even have a lot of stocks in that Xerxes and all that, but even him, to a degree, it's like we just need a focal point up top that can either hold down the ball or make something of the ball in different variations, you know what I mean? Like in terms of scoring a different kind of goal. You can't always get in behind. But one thing I know with Everton, they love a little bit of space in behind at times. Before Pickford turns into prime like Neuer, you know, against us, which he loves so much. But my thing with Carrick here at times, is which I'm thinking he will pick up, is the press at times. You know, sometimes our press gets bypassed a little bit too easy. That just because, and it's quite easy to notice even on TV, yeah, is that the centre backs don't push up high enough, you know, to close it. And when we do see it up high enough, whether it's the third centre back, aka the right back or left back, it's like it looks really good. Like against Tottenham, you probably saw Lisandro Martinez was touch tight and Solanke. And don't get me wrong, Solanke had them on toast a little touch here and there, but overall, because they made that kind of overall, there's not many Solankes in world football in terms of the Premier League. Let's just say that I like that. And I'm not saying that because he's great, but no one has that much of an IQ. Because I'm telling you now, see Beto or whoever they got up top, Tierno Barry, they're klutzes. So I want Lisandro tight on them because they're going to force them backwards just for them to play a long ball. So I
think for the most part, our counter pressing, like when we lose the ball high up, we win the ball back really, really well, and we stop teams from getting a clean pass out. Like the only way we've been bypassed is with a long ball, like what West Ham did. But when teams actually try and play through our initial press with Mbumo and Bruno in the first line has been decent. The one thing I would say is you're right. The centre backs maybe don't push up high enough, but I think that's because Maguire and Lisandro are worried about their pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they shouldn't need to worry about that. I think Delo and Mainu and that they've showed that there's a lot of recovery. Look how many men we get behind the ball as quick as possible. My only thing with starting with Cunha and Sesko, is that the press does look a little bit different with them on the pitch compared to Mbumo. So I can still see him going, you know what, Mbumo, you're going to start on the left again. But for me, it's like there has to be a sacrifice for something different in it. Like Mbumo's okay in position, Cunha's much better in possession, innit? Like, so I look at it like that. What kind of game do you want to put yourself towards? I need someone that's going to change the game off the left. I think Mbumo can definitely cross a decent ball, but ultimately I need Bruno's going to probably drift out a little bit wide at times. Cunha's going to want to shoot from the left-hand side. If he ain't got like them kind of Dorgu kind of crosses going in at the moment.
Yeah, but this is why the Dorgu injury has actually been a bad one for us because he was in really good form and he's a profile that we can't replicate in the team at the moment.
When is he back anyway? He's back in next break, isn't it?
Yeah, they said 10 weeks or something.
I think they put it down to 8 weeks in the end.
Okay, well that's even better. So
yeah, they're saying international break should be back, but it's like how long is he going to take to get back into form, fitness, all of that? We probably won't get a decent looking Dorgu until mid-April maybe. Because there will be games midweek. But it's the first time we've had a game that's after 3 days and we capitulated in a sense due to one goal. Do you know what I mean? Like they did have other chances. They could have done something. Callum Wilson was just like a blessing in disguise, right? But it's like when that does happen, are we going to have the minerals to go again and again? I think there's just a lot of questions. We need another 5 games, don't we? Who have we got coming up? We got Everton. I think we got Palace at home. After Everton, I'm pretty sure. And right now, that's looking like a sacking if we beat him. So we've got Everton, Palace. Have we got Bournemouth, Newcastle? Let me check. I know we got Villa at one point, and I swear down we're going to back them.
We got Villa in April or later than that.
Here we go. We got Everton away, Palace at home, Newcastle away. I'm telling you, we're going to win that. And then we got 11 days of rest. For what reason, I don't know between then. Is it FA Cup again?
Probably.
God, give it a rest, man. Man United versus Villa. And then before the break is Bournemouth. So we've got Newcastle, Everton, and Bournemouth away. Not necessarily too easy. But you know, with the Newcastle, I look at that game thinking that should just be 3 points.
Yeah.
I don't look at this Newcastle side thinking
we should win all these games. I'll be honest, like the Villa at home game, I'm looking forward to that because that's a 6-pointer, isn't it? Because they're just above us.
I don't rate them.
No, I mean either, bro. Like they were awful when we played them. They're so awful to watch as well, Aston Villa. But they were just getting over the line early. Do you know what I mean? But I think we're gonna punch Aston Villa up still. So it's one of them ones. Yeah. But when I look at those games, the Everton one sticks out as the most difficult one to me.
I think it's Bournemouth away, slightly, but just because they're home form, they barely lose.
I hear that, but I think we got something for them, bro. I think stylistically they're going to give us space, and you don't want to give this man team space. I think we're right.
But the thing is with Everton, their home form for me compared to their away form is night and day different. I don't understand. You think Everton at home are something difficult? No, it's because they like to set up the way they like to set up away from home. It's probably why they get majority of their results. And to be fair, being Everton puts us now, well, it would put us again 11 points clear of teams that are in 8th. You know, we got to look at who other teams around us. I mean, Chelsea's got Burnley. I don't really think I would be wanting to play a Burnley at this point in time. And I know it sounds so easy. Chelsea should win that like 3-4-0.
Yeah, but they're fighting for their life. You know what I mean?
That's what I don't want to come up against.
You don't want to play these teams.
Do you know what I mean? And then you look at Liverpool, they've got a newly manager bounce Nottingham Forest at the Nottingham Forest ground, where they won once in like the last 45 years, granted that they've been in championship for time. So it's like we need to, again, hopefully put a bit of a gap between us and 6th. I know Villa got. I think Villa got Leeds, and that's just again Leeds. We got them at home, yeah. Don't fancy that. Don't fancy that game at all. They're a team that's just they're weird. Stylistically, anyways, you know they're a weird team to play against. You either score 3 against them, or you just don't score at all. We should have beat them at their ground, to be fair.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think there's loads of positives. From the Carrick tenure, bro. Like, for me, his management style reminds me a lot of Carlo's, blood. And I think that Carlo is the perfect kind of manager, yeah, because Carlo's almost like the last of the old school, innit? He's the last of the old school, and that's still here in terms of how he's more of a man manager, but he is tactical, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's not so tactical to the point where he's micromanaging players and not letting them play in it. Like Carrick even said, yeah, that to a certain degree, yeah, the players have freedom to interchange, and we've seen it. We've seen Cunha and Mbumo interchanging. We've seen Bruno going out to the left and all these things. As long as you fill in the spaces that you're supposed to fill in, yeah, you're given the freedom, yeah, to decide if you want to float or not. It's not rigid at all, innit? And I like that because that's what's making us enjoyable to watch, bro. Like, in a time right now where football is, bro, it's so bad to watch, man. Like, and we're actually playing some really good football, bruv. Like, the results are nice, and I'm happy for the results, but, brother, like, man's watching Man United and genuinely enjoying the game, blood.
Yeah. I looked at the West Ham game and say we had a lot of possession of the ball. We just didn't create a lot of the chances, but I think that comes down to personnel. But you know what?
But also with the changes, yeah, but they defended very well. Also, with the changes, we started to create chances. And bro, in the first half, the way we were playing through their press, we was killing them. Some of the football between Cass and Kobe, yeah, and Lissandro, bruv, we were just slicing through. The first line of press was just getting bypassed. Second line getting bypassed. And then it's when we got to the edge of the box, that was when nothing was really happening. And that's reminiscent of the Van Gaal football. We get all the way up to the edge of the box and then we're going back. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them ones, but they did defend really well.
Sometimes the players have to hold it. Like Ahmad wasn't great.
Facts.
Bruno was okay, to be fair, but they had a clear game plan to cut him out.
He wasn't good at all, bro. I'll be honest. I thought none of our attackers were good. Cunha wasn't good. Ahmad wasn't good. And Mbumo wasn't good. Bruno wasn't good. Sesko and Xerxes came on and changed the game, bro. And in a game like that, you're relying on individuals to win you a game. I say it all the time. When people were saying, you'll learn a lot about Carrick against Arsenal and City. No, bro. Like Arsenal, I mean, in them big games, you learn a lot about the coach. In the small games, they said they'll learn about Carrick in the small games. No. In the small games, your players have to win you those games, blood. Against the smaller teams, it's got nothing to do with the manager, bro. Like, you've got better players than that other team, yeah? Go and fucking find a way to win the game, bro. And what happened was our attackers didn't do what they were supposed to do in that game because Carrick can only get you to the edge of the box. And then you have to score, bro.
Yeah, Cunha should have buried, man, as well.
Like, you don't coach final third football, bro. Like, you don't coach it, bro, because you can't really coach it.
I hate when we miss bare easy chances. That's just my thing. We missed too many easy chances, a bit too casually. But that's where you look at your striker, thinking this is where we need a proper striker. Like, I think Mbumo's clinical, but he's not striker clinical. Let's be real, innit? But
he's not even a focal point. And the problem is, yeah, if you've got a Sesko or a Xerxes, what they'll give you is they know how to occupy the space that they're in. And Mbumo doesn't know how to occupy the space. So even though he's playing as a centre forward, he doesn't know how to split defenders or how to occupy a defender. He just kind of runs around in no man's land and just doesn't offer an outlet. So because of that, we're getting into the area and then we need someone to bounce the ball off to get it back.
That's
And
why
we
you
don't
start-
have that.
That's why I still slightly think you can still operate the way we've been playing with Sesko, and you can actually have Mbeumo off the left because Mbeumo
You
can
can.
make those runs, innit? It can still work.
You're better off
way.
having Mbeumo off the left than having Mbeumo through the middle, because back to goal he offers nothing. And this is and it's a fact, bro. Even when you look at him as a player, as a winger, he's a winger that likes to play facing the way he's going. Like back to goal is not Mbeumo's game. He needs to be facing the goal. So because of that, centre forward is the worst position you can play him in against a low block, because he's going to spend 99% of the game with his back to goal against a low block.
See, I look at Everton's home form right now as it stands. Lost to 2-1 to Everton. Wait, who got sent off? Jake O'Brien got sent off. That's why he's not eligible. Yeah.
Didn't they lose to Wolves or am I tripping?
Yeah, no. They I think they drew. Did they drew? I think they drew.
Oh, they drew.
Yeah, I'm going off there. I'm gonna go off just their home form. Yeah, Leeds United 1-0. Be going back to if you want to count it, FA Cup, they lost on penalties, but technically in 90 minutes they drew 1-0 to Sunderland at home. Everton against Wolves at home, 7th of January, 1-0. You go look at Brentford, beat them 4-2. You know, I think we remember that Igor Thiago was just battering them up really. And if we go back to their previous game, I mean, Arsenal won via penalty from Gyökeres, I believe, and that was back in 20th December. These men ain't recorded a home win since Nottingham Forest on the 6th of December. So it's like they ain't had a home win in over 2 months. Over 2 months. It's going to be, what, 2.5 months when they play us. I'm not saying, this sounds like a Man United thing, but we got to be capitalizing that. They don't score a lot of goals at home, and they haven't scored a lot of goals at home.
And Grealish is out, innit? So
Grealish is out, and Jake O'Brien, who's a big piece, like part of the defense. I don't even know who they're going to play right back. I'll be real. I don't know what they got going on these days. I'm trying to have a little look what they got in terms of that. I know they got Mikalenko, but look, even in these games, what the hell was this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they've got defensively. Someone's gonna have to tell me. Man said, "Wait, hold on. Coleman's still playing? Is he still playing ball? I thought did he not retire?
Who, Holgate?
No, Coleman.
Seamus Coleman. Seamus, what? He's still kicking ball. Are you sure?
Oh my days, he's still kicking ball. Oh my days, he's still at Everton.
But that bro's like 36 or something.
Bro, I remember when I wanted him so bad at United in 2014. Do you remember that? Seamus Coleman, like a young one.
Brother, he was a baller.
Before that leg break or ankle break.
Brother, Seamus Coleman, was sick, blood. Like young Seamus Coleman was a Man United, right? 100% he was.
Hey, funny enough, Leighton Baines. I think Leighton Baines.
Him and Leighton Baines were gangster, bro.
I'm pretty sure Leighton Baines he didn't retire that long ago. I'm pretty sure.
Leighton Baines was ridiculous, bro. He's one of the best left backs I've seen in the Prem.
Attacking wise, yeah. Defensively, you can get cooked though.
Yeah, but fuck that, bro. Now, in this modern game, the man are not talking about the defending, bro. Like, bro, his delivery was crazy.
Yeah, set pieces. I'm gonna ask you a question, yeah, and this will show me if you're a real fan or not. In it, there's a certain club that's 12 points above us, and there's a certain club that's got a new Igor Tudor at home. At the Tottenham Stadium.
Spurs are leaving with something in that game.
I'm just asking a question, and this goes for the chat. If and when Arsenal, because I'm saying it right now, when they drop points and United win our game, what are we saying?
What if we're 9 points off Arsenal with how many games to go?
We'll be on 20. We got 15 games left.
That's not 15 though.
Is it 15? Are we on that 23 games?
Nah, it's not 15 now. It's like 13, I believe.
I keep coming off the Premier League table. How many games have we played so far? 26
games.
We got 30,
yes, there's not enough time, Cass, but I know what you're saying. I'm
just saying they got to go Etihad. Yeah,
I said, what game was it, guys? I said if United were, if we were 9 points behind Arsenal, with 15 games to go, I would have backed us, but there's not.
You man are not 30, man.
Because, bro, I knew we was gonna beat them, bro. I was talking with mad chest even like good 2-3 weeks before the game. Like I knew they was getting snuffed in it. So it's one of them ones where we've given ourselves too much to do now. But I think that we'll get third.
Hear me out. when Wolves get a draw,
They're not getting no draw, bro.
when Wolves get a draw because they're fighting for their lives and their contracts, yeah. What we said then?
Bruv, you're not the first person to say that to me today, bro. Someone else said that to me today, but I can't see it. I can't see it. Do you know what I mean? But
when they got Etihad coming up for that, I'm just saying that it is.
One thing I would say though is an Arsenal capitulation I can 100% see. But a capitulation would just mean that they'll finish second. Do you know what I'm saying? And they'll finish like what? 5 points off City or something like that. But it's not going to be enough for us to catch them, bro. We're running out of games, bro.
In the next 3 games, when we've been 3, and Arsenal,
Wolves and Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea and Tottenham could potentially both get a draw.
They got to go to the league game with a couple other teams. I'm just asking questions.
No, you're right, but I just think they're too far ahead in it. But I think that
horrible. But yeah,
I think that third is ours still. But I believe that we're going to turn Villa over when we see them.
I want to remind people what happened last game. They played Wolves as well. They had a 94th minute winner. Just saying, innit? When there's a lack of idea.
Listen, Wolves had them up last time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had actually, to be fair, they had up quite a few of us.
Bro, they had us, bro. But when you actually look at their form, yeah, like they were threatening to do well, Wolves, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they were threatening to do well because they got a draw with us. They lost to Arsenal just in the dying moments, yeah, and they had been playing well, blood, and losing by the odd goal and stuff like that. So they were always gonna go on a run. Do you know what I'm saying? And then after the draw with us, I think they won like a couple games, I swear.
You man are gonna believe.
I think they pieced up West Ham like 3-0. Was it West Ham they smoked? I think they smoked West Ham at West Ham.
They might have. I can't remember.
I think it was like 3-0 or something.
I can't remember, to be fair.
They smoked someone though. Like, oh no, it might have been Forest actually they smoked. Was it Forest?
Nah,
who did they beat 3-0?
Forest whacked them up. Who, Wolves? Yeah, I'm checking it now.
Yeah, Wolves beat someone 3-0.
But trust me, it was a while ago. Not Shrewsbury. Oh, it was West Ham.
Yeah, it was West Ham. West Ham at West Ham, innit? Yeah, pop them off the pot. Oh, was that Molyneux, someone said?
It was at Molyneux, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they beat them 3-0. So, and I think that was not long after our game. So they were showing that the form was there. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, they should have form at the moment.
Wolves have been on a decent run of form, you know, like they're not getting smoked anymore. So they might have found a sweet spot, boy. And my guy Angel's there as well. Blood, hold on a minute. When is that?
They drew Forest. They just about lost to Bournemouth and well, actually, to be fair, Chelsea made light work of them. To be fair, it was over before we know in it. 2 penalties to Cole Palmer and all that. I can't wait to play Chelsea as well. I hope you lot are ready at Stamford Bridge because it's going to be nasty work this time. Nasty work. Fist settings. Just saying, innit?
That's what I mean. Guys, that Iliman and Jai stuff, I swear down, yeah. If that happens, yeah, Jason Wilcox needs a statue, bro, because I'm tired, bro. This guy keeps getting all of these players, yeah, and just players that I want at the football club, yeah, which seem like common sense signings. Cunha and Mbumo was common sense signings, yeah. And then if he goes and gets Njai as well, it's just bare common sense signings, bro. Like, man grew up on common sense signings, bro. Just sign the best players in the league, bro. That's it.
But even then, whether it's Njai or Yan Jamond, yeah, I don't really care who it is, innit? Like, for me, innit? I think.
What are you saying about this Diamande? I think he's going to be too expensive. I'm not involved.
Probably not, but you got Vivel tax in it, so we're right. We might get that little 15% off bargain. You know what I'm saying?
Still, man, like for me.
If you got money,
the Menyo-ish blood, you know the ones.
But you know what? Slightly feel like we need another one of those just there, just as an option. Do you know what I mean? Just because you're gonna have your Dorgus and everything that come back, you're gonna have.
But I think Dorgu can do the Semenyo thing. You know the one.
Yeah, I hear it. I'd rather go for Njai because let's just call it Prem proven, whatever.
And also, man's got the silky footwork. You know, against them low blocks, yeah. Against West Ham, yeah, Njai would have just won a penalty for us because he would have just cooked someone. You know, sometimes, yeah, when the game's tight, yeah, you just need someone just got that slippery footwork, blood, and just knows how to create space when there's no space in it, and that's what Njai does.
I think he's basically Ahmad, but Ahmad on the left.
Yeah, that's it. He's got the silkiness of Ahmad, but the two-footedness, bro, and also physically, he's more physical than Ahmad.
He's not mad prolific. Don't get me wrong, in it, because he's not. But what he offers in the game is like he's a player that can draw, like Ahmad. You can draw two players out. You can isolate a little bit, man. That's
what I'm saying. Like what Grealish, like a young Grealish used to do, blood. Obviously, man, they're not gonna get. Grealish wasn't a GA monster, neither is Njai. But saying that, in a better team, I think he scores more goals. I think he's
gone this season. The thing is, he's gone. I think the teams that are gonna be looking at him would be maybe Liverpool. They're looking at Jan Jamond as well. But if Liverpool ain't gonna get an Everton player, so let's just cut that out. Man City ain't gonna look at him. Tottenham will be looking at him, and it's like, how do you let a player like that go to Tottenham? When you deep ordered, you know what? Maybe even Chelsea, to be fair. I think I might have seen a link with him, but I think if you ask for Njai, bro, we're Africa United over here right now. So
yeah, do it.
Keep building it. Do you know what I mean? Even if they don't represent in their nations in terms of their national teams, well, African, you're as African. You know what I'm saying? We just keep building these, man. Because
I'm saying.
When the fish and chips mixes with the African bit,
you know what I mean? Yeah, another fucking Nigerian blood, Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Another Ghanaian and that, bro. It's Africa United, bro. I'm loving it right now.
Yeah, when you add fish and chips to the African culture, bro, it always mixes well. Like me, I'm not exactly too much fish and chip like that, but I'm getting married to an African woman. So do you know what I mean? It works well with the way it needs to work. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just, even if it's Jan Jamond, he's do you know what I mean? We need to piss off Ratcliffe even more. More immigrants, all of that, love. But Njai, he grew up in England, if I'm correct, and he's one of the mandem.
Yeah. He used to play for Rising Ballers, bro. He's from. I
remember this brother watching him like in the 3-4-3 diamond thing.
He's an ends guy, blood. You know the ones there, like so.
Yeah.
You're a baller, bro.
Let's just piss off Ratcliffe, more immigrants, you know what I mean?
To be fair, like, the funny thing is with Ratcliffe, he don't care, blood. He's signing the checks, blood. You know them ones. He doesn't care, blood. Ratcliffe is just keeping all of his mates happy by saying that foolishness, blood. He's gonna sign the checks, blood. You know them ones.
Colonized, man. You know,
this is it. He's gonna sign them checks, bro.
We're gonna be the modern version of Chelsea from back in 04, 05.
Well, this is what we need, bro. But that's why when we get Belabor as well, if they get Belabor and Njai, bro, I swear it's just real Africa in here, bro. Like, and we're gonna do it as well because the Belabor deal is pretty much agreed already.
And then we get the techie cross country, man. We've been talking about it for time now. Yeah, Andersons and them, man. Waters. Just get me the cross country, man. That just bare miles, no speed. You know what I'm saying? Just bare miles, bro. If they got speed, it's gonna be a bit more pricey. But I'm gonna keep saying this name, yeah. See if Michael Carrick stays in charge. I got mocked by a couple of you, and I know your names as well. When I keep saying Jim Foyt, when I say Jim Foyt, yeah, you lot are gonna recognize.
Foyt is meant to be our Carrick, innit? So
fuck Walton.
Carrick will play him if Carrick stays, innit? Because he's got the young Carrick thing going on.
Let me ask you about Sonali, yeah, because I might have.
I like him. I think he's one of the best midfielders in the league. I think he's top 3.
I think, all right, cool. I'm going to ask you like an actual, I want an in-depth kind of response if you don't mind, yeah? And this, again, it also goes for the chat. Because I was seeing this and I was thinking, raw, you know what? What does he excel at? Like, a few attributes. What does he excel at other than being a great partner for Kobe? Because I still think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a great player. I'll take him.
He doesn't have one outstanding attribute, but
he's
got loads of 8s though. Like an 8 is high, bro.
But what does he excel at? Like, because for me, I'd say his passing is probably about a 7.
Yeah.
7.5 because he's got that bit. He's got that ping in it. He's all rounded.
He's an all rounder, but I think his all round is bare 8s, like, and them kind of players are hard to find, bro. Because the problem is, you're only as a footballer, you're only as strong as your biggest weakness. You know them ones, and he don't have no weaknesses, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't look at him as a 6, but I don't think United need 6s if you're going to be under Carrick. You need someone that can operate a bit of both. Kobe, bit of both. Can do 10, can do 6.
This is why Belabor makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's a ball winner, he's a ball carrier, and he can pass as well, and he can score the odd rocket as well.
Big up. I've got to say this, innit? Big up Belabor for what you're doing, innit? Because that 100 million...
He's tanking his value, blood. Tanking it.
60 million tops.
Brother, the Bray went to the AFCON, balled out, then came back to England, stinking the gaff out, bro. He's a scammer, bro. You know them way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a scammer, bro. I don't know what conversation we had with his agent, but he's doing nastiness, bro. Like it's not even making sense.
He's been in simple so dog shit for what Bradley said. He's been dog shit, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Do you know what I mean? I just go and get him in it. But if Adam Wharton is available for a similar price that they're asking, I'm going for Adam. You go get Adam, and you go all out for Anderson. If you can give me Brexit FC in the midfield,
bro, I need them to still. I can't lie because we've already got our Africans, so we can have the two white boys in there now.
We got the fish and chip in the middle of the park, and everywhere else is just sauce. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What are you gonna dip the fish and chips to? I see a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What were we saying? Some Agusi soup up there. We got a little bit of, I don't know, get a bit of fufu there. Do you know what I'm saying?
But to be fair, if you got Kobe and Belaba, and then you've got Dogu and fucking and Ahmad and Mbuma and Zerk, we'll win the league.
Oh yeah. Give me some trauma. You got some trauma over there. Do you know what I'm saying?
We're in the league. I'll be honest, yeah. Like the blackest African Chelsea, was the scariest Chelsea, bro. And it's the truth. Like, bro, that Chelsea was crazy because them man all just had vibranium shin pads, blood, and they were just running through everyone.
Facts.
Like, bro, I'll be honest. Like, this is the thing, bro. When you just see Lampard and just bare black man, it's like, yo, Lowy.
And John Terry is a secret racist. He's a secret racist.
Makalelis and the Essians and
John Terry's the type of guy to say, oh, you're right for a black boy. That's
brother.
You know what I mean?
John Terry, bro. Terry, and then Terry had fucking Gallas doing his running and that. It's bare black youths. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Chelsea had a mad run. Like, even when we played them in the final, they had fucking Anelka playing for them. They always had bare icy freeze at Chelsea, blood. That's probably why they're dying now.
Hey, even if you say Ballack, remember Ballack was mixed with something.
Bruv, Miko Ballack, brother, he was one of the only white dons in the team, bro. Like, that's probably why Chelsea are shit now, bro. Who they got up front? They got no black attackers. What? João Pedro. Oh, they got the Brazilian brothers.
Yeah, but Estevao. Yeah, they got I forget. They got
João Pedro, blood. That's what I'm saying. And they're not the Africans, like. You know
Quenda's coming in, isn't he?
They man got the Africans, bro. They man even had Maluda, blood. Maluda, Kalu, and them man there, bro.
Hey, Jackson's got to do well when he comes back.
Pounded yam, blood.
Oh yeah, they got Jamie Gittins as well.
But this is what I'm saying. Gittins is bro, allow that. You don't play.
Gittins, get out of here, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. When Chelsea had the Africans, bro, they had a generational run.
No wonder. No, Garnacho as an Argentine must be seething. Because you know what they did over in like, as soon as he packs up his bags and realizes I need to go play back for like newer old boys or something like that, you got 12-hour work days there, bro. Like, Garnacho needs to realize they just legalized 12-hour work days over in Argentina. So no wonder why this brother's vexed 24/7, and Enzo's probably that's why.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah?
Enzo
I have to thank Chelsea fans, yeah, because you man hate him more than I do. And I never thought it was possible. Brother, I've hated Garnacho since the moment he put on the Man United shirt. But you see the Chelsea fans, they don't let him rest for a day, blood. Every time I open any social media thing, he's getting dragged, blood. They might call him Agent 49 and that.
Yeah, man. There's
Agent 49 is crazy.
Even Enzo, there's a good reason why that brother got back with his ex, now probably wife, in it. Because, bro, man needs the green card over here, in it. He needs it. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't want to go back to 12-hour work days because he's realizing that his career is going downhill anyways. So who gives a fuck? Do you know what I mean? It's all down from Chelsea. He needs. That's why he needs his wife, and that's why. Remember when he got rid of his wife. When he got rid of his wife, yeah, he was putting in 10 clinics every other day, every other game. And then now,
Subject it's like 49, you know, Shirley. Call him mad Shirley, bro.
Shirley,
like, bro, he's getting run.
She's from my old ends as well. It's crazy.
He's getting run by everyone, bro. Everywhere I look, I'm just seeing this spray get run, blood. Like, Chelsea ain't playing, he's still getting run, bro.
FA Cup draw. Where's the FA Cup draw?
Nah, that's crazy. Well, has that been done already, yeah?
I'm trying to have a little look now. FA Cup draw live. Wrexham's got Chelsea at Wrexham. That's going to be a good game, you know. West Ham's got Brentford or Macclesfield. Oh, my guy, he's so lucky. He called it as well. Mental. Liverpool got Wolves away. Not that bad. Mansfield versus Arsenal. At least it's an away game for Arsenal. Man said Mansfield. That's where Chelsea man are. Do you know what I mean? That's where if Chelsea could make up a new area, they got Mansfield. Do you know what I'm saying? Newcastle versus Man City. These Newcastle can't forget. They can't catch a break. They can't catch a break. They never beat them as well. That's lovely. Is that everything? Nah, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. There's some decent games. I see an upset though. Like Eddie Howe is we're gonna be the team that sacks managers. I can tell already. That's crazy. Newcastle versus Man City again, bro. You know they're playing this weekend as well. I'm pretty sure they're playing this weekend. Have you seen it?
Who?
So basically, we got the area that Chelsea made up. There's Mansfield versus Arsenal at Mansfield.
Mansfield, oh, bro, their pitch is small, blood. Unless they got a new stadium, Mansfield.
Mansfield, are they not the one that's just been chopping down trees? Like, did they not just beat Burnley recently?
Maybe, but Mansfield is near. It's near Notts. It's not far from Notts.
Wolves have got Liverpool at the Molyneux. Wrexham versus Chelsea at Wrexham. I said that's going to be a good game, you know.
Brother, we're one of the only teams that got a fucking Premier League team, yeah, so early, blood. Look at all these easy games these man got.
Newcastle at St. James against Man City. Again.
Okay. But brother.
That's a madness when you deep it. Like, Newcastle can't catch a break. I said we're gonna be the guys that, like, bro, we're gonna sack manager. Like, when we beat, not ever, who's the one afterwards that I said, who we got after Everton? Palace. We're going to sack Glasner. We've already sacked Thomas Frank. Eddie Howe, that's going to be the last straw. Eddie Howe's gone.
Yeah, I think he's... But you know what the wickedest thing is, yeah? You see, isn't it funny, yeah? Isn't it very, very funny that Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes, yeah? And their podcast is actually good, by the way. It's actually really good. But these men both unanimously said, yeah, that they would take Eddie Howe. But they didn't want Michael Carrick to get a permanent job. Obviously, this was before the run of games that we did. But it's like, I'll be real. I feel like Eddie Howe's a step sideways or a step backwards, bro.
No, he's a step backwards.
Yeah, all backwards. That's what I'm saying. It's not an upgrade.
No, it's not an upgrade. That's
not an upgrade on Michael Carrick, bro.
Eddie Howe's, shown that, like, it's either one word.
As far as he can take them is
This is his ceiling. The variation ain't varying that much. Like, even when he goes to a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3, it still looks too simple.
Right.
Like, your 4-3-3, you need a certain caliber of player until they start running out. That's why Newcastle was so sick for about 18 months, and it just started dipping that little touch when they got Champions League. And then it's like, well, you can't manage Champions League and then also what's it called? The league. It's like you're choosing one or the other. I think he's good in the cup. I think he could be a decent cup manager potentially if he had a better squad. But
his talent ID is mad. I can't lie. Like, people were saying that he was doing a lot of his own scouting. And the players he's after. Oh,
isn't his nephew like?
His cousin, one of them, somewhat relative, is scouting for them, and bro, they're looking at stinkers, bro. The fact they signed Alanga, brother, haram, bro.
That's crazy.
Alanga,
you'd be begging for Almiron to come back,
brother. And they spent dough on Alanga, bro. Alanga's not an upgrade on Almiron.
And Jacob Ramsey for 50 million after all them injuries, crazy. I don't think he's a decent player, but he's not like that player where if you want to build a squad, calling it, I hear it. But you look at Newcastle's midfield, you got Tonali, Bruno Gomes, Joe Linton. You look at what's been the gaping hole. You look at that gaping hole, what's been a worry for the last, you could say, 18 months. There needed to be an upgrade on Joe Linton.
But you know what's crazy, yeah? Newcastle, solid midfield, solid fullbacks as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Hall is, for me, one of the best left backs in the league. And
we need a next
Livramento is different gravy. Them two are sick. You know what I'm saying? I would take both of their fullbacks and their midfield. Two of their three midfielders I would take. I would take Bruno G and I would take Tonali. So when you look at them four players, yeah, like the fact that Eddie Howe hasn't built on that, like they should really be at least a top 6 team, bro. Like if they built on what they had, because the foundations were there.
Even their defense, though, when you deep it, like you're missing the two centers. Sven Botman is outrageous, but he's just injury prone. And Malik Chow's, you know what? welcome to the Premier League, innit? I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, the goalkeeper situation let them down. James Trafford should have went there. They would have had a much better time if he actually was there. But my thing is, there's just not a lot of creativity in their midfield.
Yeah. I agree. They should be where Villa are, bro. And you know what's mad?
It's a budget version of Klopp's Liverpool when you're deep.
Yeah, but you know what the mad thing is? It's not like they haven't spent money on their attack. That's why when man say their attack's not good, Elanga costs bread. Thingy from Brentford costs bread. Vissa costs bread. Walter Mada costs bread. Like, they've spent the best part of 200 million on that attack, and it's still shit.
Yeah.
So it comes down to talent ID. And don't forget that fucking my man from Everton cost dough as well.
Everton? Who did they get again?
Gordon.
Oh, Anthony Gordon. I think they got him for, was it 45 million in the end?
Yeah, but either way, Visa 50 million, Gordon 45 million, Walter Mada cost nearly 80 million.
How much they get Barnes for again? I swear Leicester held out for like 35 million for Barnes.
Man said Gordon cost, bruv. These man, bro, they got 200 million in attack, you know, and they're shit.
More than that. Still more than that. Yeah, when you deep it, all options.
Yeah, like 200 mil minimum attack, and that's what it looks like. And when you look here, the fact that we got here, Mbumo, Cunha, and Sesko.
Yeah, but you know what their ID was though? The issue is what they were going for, their identification. Yeah, they got denied. If they wanted them, remember they went in for Mbumo. No, sorry. They reckoned for Ekitike. Liverpool said love. Imagine if they did get Ekitike, they went in for Sesko. They said love. They wanted Cunha. He said no. Like there was a lot of these players that they did want.
Yeah, because them man don't want to go play for Newcastle. But when I said that, a Newcastle fan wrote me an essay in my DMs saying he lost respect for me because I disrespected his club because I said no one wants to play for them.
Who DM'd you?
Some random Newcastle fan saying, "Oh, I've been a big fan of your channel, bruv. You really disappointed me, bruv. Like disrespecting my club and that." I said, "Brother, no one wants to play for Newcastle, bro. Respectfully." You know them ones there. I said respectfully. Man got upset. Wrote me a whole essay, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I told him, I said, no black man wants to live in Newcastle.
Man said, I'll kiss you on the forehead.
It's crazy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody.
But I've been trying to explain that to Specs and whatnot, like on NAF, like a couple of them, man. You think you're bigger than you are. Don't get me wrong.
Like you're only big in Newcastle. I've never seen a Newcastle shirt anywhere in my life, bro. And I've only been Newcastle a few times, and that's the only place I've ever seen a Newcastle shirt.
The thing is, if you're up in Yorkshire and obviously Geordieland, they got probably, other than Manny as well, probably they got top tier lighties, isn't it?
Yeah.
That they got top tier lighties, you know,
especially like Yorkshire, like Leeds and that.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the top tier ones, and they love off white man. I can't lie. So it's like
I know exactly the type you're talking about. I know exactly the type
about Amber from Love Island, them type. You know?
Yeah. I know exactly the fucking type that you're talking about. You're killing me right now.
It's an underbelly color thing, but guess what? I'm not arguing with it. But
no, it's facts, bro. I hear it. But nah, bro, it's just Newcastle, they haven't spent their money well, bro. And they have spent. And now they're in FFP situations. And it's not even been worth it because both times they've qualified for the Champions League, they haven't given a good account of themselves. So, do you know what I mean? It's just, it's one of them ones. I think that's on Eddie Howe to a certain degree, bro, because he's been given a decent amount of freedom at Newcastle. Newcastle ain't really ran. They're not ran like, say, Chelsea or whatever, where managers are just giving players. Like, he definitely has some input on the signings.
Issue is with them, their director of football's been a mess. Like, you know, you look at the whole thing with Dan Ashworth, he was barely there for even that long, let's be real. Like, he's gone, and we messed him up, to be fair, again. And then you look at who came in, Paul Mitchell, he came into the fold and he didn't get along with Eddie Howe. Didn't even stay for long. Was it like half a year or some stupidness?
Barely even that, bro. And apparently he wasn't getting on with Eddie Howe's guys.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So it's just like the whole operation is like, how much power does Eddie Howe at a club like this is insane for someone that's got no like real credentials to be running that gaff. Probably should have given it to Mourinho back then. If you're going to give someone to spend some bread to make their own side, you make that a Mourinho side.
You give it to a winner still. You're not going to give it to a brother.
If you want to get some cup over the line,
he ain't won at the top level.
Prestige, innit? You need to build your prestige as a club. Your first trophy in like 70 years. Yeah, what do you do? Carabao Cup, big up you, man, innit? But like a trophy's a trophy for me. So, but that's where it is with Newcastle. So when it comes down to your midfield, like, let's just say we got a list. I'm going to include Jim Thwaites in this because it's impossible that you don't include him. We're allowed 3 midfielders. That's what's been said. 3 midfielders, 2 upper echelon ones, and 1 not so upper echelon one. Who are you picking out of the list that we are linked to at the moment?
I like Adam Wharton. He's my favorite out of all of them.
Mm.
I would pick Adam Wharton. I would pick Belabor maybe just for the physicality. Even though I think Anderson's a better footballer, I'd pick Belabor. And then bro, I think we should go get Angel, bruv. That's what I think. I think we should go get Angel as the cheaper alternative third midfielder. I'll get Angel Gomez, blood, because he's the best on the ball out of all of them. You know them, man.
I wanted Jimmy Garner, but it's a new contract.
But Angel better than Jimmy, respectfully. I like Jimmy as well, but
yeah, but I think Angel's got a little something, but I think that shit might sell. You know what? To be fair, I would take a punt on him.
He's a baller, cuz. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even the way.
Wait, hold on. Let me. I just forgot to remember. He went to Wolves on loan, innit?
He's on at Wolves. I'm balling as well, bro. I see him crunching, man, in the last game, bro. On a madness.
They got João Gomez, Andre, and Angel in the middle of the park.
Bruv, they're bopping it, bro. This is what I'm trying to see.
Oh la la.
So he's in the Prem now. Do you know what I mean? Man say he lacks physicality, and to me, yeah, he
ain't lacking physicality.
He's not, bro. I see him slide tackling and clamping, bro. He just doesn't have the height. But that's fine, bro, because we're Rondoing teams, blood. So it's one of them ones. And like I said, I wouldn't bring him in and say, yeah, cool, he has to be in the starting 3 all the time. But bro, when you're trying to control a game and you're tuning up and you bring in a baller like that, bro, you're nice. Yeah, he's at Wolves. He went to Wolves in
on loan, innit?
Yeah, in January.
He got sacked as well. Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go catch a game.
Yeah, I can't lie. Angelo Stilo would be. It's not a bad.
But he just doesn't have the physicality in it.
Yeah, but if you're telling me you're bringing in, if you got Anderson next to him or Belabor next and Kobe as well, I
completely agree. But you know what it is, yeah. The Premier League football is a different sport, blood. You know them ones, and this is why I said, yeah, Arsenal need to avoid English teams in the Champions League if they're to go far, because it will be an English team that does them something, because they can bully these foreign teams, bro. Like, they can bully them. Like, the English teams, yeah, like, they know how to play against them. Premier League football's different, bro. I see it all the time. Look how long, like, Florian Wirtz is now picking up a little bit of rhythm now. It's taken this motherfucker nearly the whole season to get going. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's because it's a different everything's different, bro. Like, it's very rare that players come to the Premier League and just hit the ground running. It's very rare. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless they're absolute worldies. Like, Cherky's a worldie.
Yeah, hear me out. My 3, yeah, and it's the slash. There's like a 3 but slash like an option. My option for that third midfielder will always be Jim Thwaites in it all the time. But hear me out.
Already got him though.
So my thing is Wharton and Anderson. I just need white midfielders in it to get in the middle of the park.
I like both of them. I prefer Anderson as a footballer.
I need some icy ones in there. So we're gonna run that up. But then there's my favorite icy 3 out of the Premier League that isn't Kobe Manu and Ahmad. So Xerxes, because he's gonna go anyways. Let's be real. So he's gonna go. He
will leave, but then don't bring in a striker. Just move.
No. Yeah. We go and get Manu Kone from Roma. And now that's a swap for swap, yeah. And he will move this summer, and we don't need a Belabor because guess what? We got the French one in Manu Kone. Yeah, we got him. And you know what? We talk about Africa United over here. I mean, Manu Kone is not. You know what I'm saying? Is he? I don't know what his background is, but is he Ivorian or something like that?
He has to be Ivory Coast. Kone, I think.
There we are. And you know what? Kone is 10 times better than Belabor anyways. So we're laughing.
Yeah, but why can't we get both of them?
Because but this is what I want. I want my white midfielders. You know what I'm saying? I want my Brexit.
I hear it, but you know what it is? The reason why I like Belabor over Anderson, and I prefer Anderson technically, but we don't have a ball carrying midfielder, bro. Like, not a proper one.
Oh, but thing is, No, but Anderson's very good at ball carrying, but
But
Balaba's
not like Baleba. Baleba's ball carrying is like he'll just pick up the ball on the edge of the box and then he's on the halfway line. Like
that's why I say
you get what
Kone though. But that's why I say Kone. I think Adam Wharton's quite good at carrying the ball ish, half, not as good, but enough.
Yeah, Adam
Kobe's
Wharton's
very-
more of a passer though.
Yeah, that's
You know
what,
what I'm
that's why
saying?
that's why I want a deep lion. I want baby Michael Carrick, no matter what in it.
The ball carrying, yeah, is so underrated, yeah, in football. That's why Yaya Toure was unplayable, bro. Because
but Brexit means Brexit, Rants. Do you
because
know what
he
I'm
could
saying?
do the short passing, but man could pick up the ball and just glide. Mino can ball carry, but he's not explosive though. You know the ones like Baleba has got that like one step is like 5 steps, blood. Like he's gone. Like
Yeah.
you know that lanky, the long steps and that. Them man just the grass just disappears when they're running with the ball. It's different.
Well, that's why I say Brexit means Brexit though. And we got Wharton, Anderson, and Kobe.
No, I hear that, but we need that. We need that ball carrier that just glides with the ball, man.
We good out.
You know how, bro? You see what Lenny Euro does. We need the long leg Lenny Euro dribble in the midfield.
But that's why I want Manu Kone, because Manu Kone is that guy, is that one you can't get the ball off him. See, but Labour, yeah, one thing I'll say for him, yeah, you can definitely catch him off the ball. See, Manu Kone, you can't get the ball off this man. And if you're gonna go do some deals with Roma, you go take their prized possession. You go take Manu. Like you say, Manu.
No, I hear it. I hear it. I'll be real. Like if Xerxes gonna go there anyway, then go get my man. But then again, it depends on Carrick, because Carrick might say, "Cool, they want to keep him." And if Carrick wants to keep him, then he keeps him. So
yeah,
like, I'm open to him staying. It depends on how the season finishes, bro. Because I'll be real, yeah, he's a player that Carrick likes. So it's whether he's happy with being a rotational player, yeah, or if he wants to go somewhere to start. And maybe he will want to go somewhere to start because he's good enough to start somewhere else.
Yeah. We do need an able and efficient one at that isn't just Kobe all the time in midfield. I hear it, but that's
we need someone that can get on the ball, carry the ball. That's why someone like Romeo Lavia, obviously he's an injury prone brother, so I wouldn't look at him.
But that's why I think they're going for Anderson though. You know, when we talk about jack of all trades, that's probably hit 8.5 and 9s in certain areas. That's why they probably want him, because you look at the ideal partner, the long term of what you look at as England as well and all that kind of stuff. You got a midfield for 10 years plus, even with all of them. Actually, with everyone that we're targeting, you're talking about 10 plus years. Obviously, I think Kone is about 24 now, but like Balaba's bare young. The ones that write off Balaba, you don't know what potential is, man. Let's be real. Are Brighton even performing to the best of what Brighton can? No. They're getting chefed up by Liverpool at home 3-0. That's embarrassing. And that's what I'm saying right now to anyone that supports Liverpool. Getting beat by Liverpool right now is embarrassing. So, but what I'm kind of getting at is Balaba is just, he's got them qualities. I agree. But I wouldn't pay more than 65 million for him this summer. He's the Mbumo Cunha price range now.
Agreed. Completely agreed.
But maybe that upper echelon price is, I think the lower one is, if João Gomez is available for like 40 million, 35, 30 million, how do you turn something like that down? If you've got another 2 in terms of, right, I'm going to get Balaba and Wharton anyways. What else can we get that's cheap? That's a good deal. I mean, I'm taking João Gomez all day long. Like, we're talking about profiles, like little physical. You know what we don't have? That's why I want Jim Thwaites quite a lot. Them low center gravity, little, and that's why you probably said Angel Gomez as well. Same kind of situation.
That's why I like a Vitinha, bro. And that's what I mean. And that's what Angel gives us. So
I would be all for it. And you know what? Angel Gomez is a part of La Carrington, you know what I'm saying? So I would never say no to that. Especially playing in the 6, 8, whatever you want to call it. I mean, next to Kobe Mainu and a Cunha midfield, not Bruno so much. That could cook. You know, Angel Gomez next to a Balaba or a Manu Kone or
man need it, because you know what's so dumb, yeah? Like, I feel like modern football fans are so obsessed with people's bodies. Like, it's gay, bro. You know, like, bro, it's gay, bro. I'll just say it. Like, because everyone's talking about how good Lissandro is with his feet and how press resistant he is, but that's because he's small, bruv. You know that, man. So it's like you want everyone to be 6'5" and 13 stone, but then you want everyone to have feet like Lissandro. It's like, bro, if you want players with feet like Lissandro, guess what? They're small players.
You don't need mad athletes, because then you get bare Jude Bellinghams and Morgan Rogers running around. And
that's what I'm saying.
They don't need all of that.
But this is what I'm saying. So it's like, if you want the players with the best low center of gravity, the agility, the balance, the change in the direction. Man United literally posted a video today of attackers trying to press Lissandro and he's just walking past them because he's small, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's 5'10" in Air Forces, bro. He's not 5'10", bruv.
I mean, it gives you a couple. He might be 5'11".
Nah, yeah, in Tim's, maybe. You know them, man. But he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I have to be real. And the way that he's stepping past these guys is because he's got the low center of gravity and he's got the balance, bro. And them kind of players like Vitinha, yeah, it's because of their height that they can play like that. That's the reality.
Yeah.
Busquets is the only player I've seen, yeah, ridiculous heights, yeah, like 6 foot, nearly 6'5". Is he not 6'3",
6'3", something like that? Yeah, 6'4".
6'3" and built like Bambi, yeah, with mad balance, bro.
That's why I like Sanderberg, man. He's nowhere near
he's
level.
He's a baller, Sanderberg, bro. I was fighting the Sanderberg battle, man.
We was here together. We wanted him over Agate, you remember? Don't get me wrong. I wanted a guy in the end, like, because we all got sold a dream pretty much, but we was on the Sanderberg train. It was like, what is it? 25 million we was asking for, but he was getting rubbished off because guess what? He played for Burnley and he played for Sheffield United. Like,
yeah, man saying Musiala 6 foot. Musiala ain't got the balance that, what's his name had. Musiala looks like he's falling over when he runs with the ball, bro. Busquets, his balance is 10 out of 10 Busquets, bro. Like, joke.
Sanderberg, man.
Sanderberg was the one we fumbled. He was 25 million, you know.
How much would he cost now? Fulham will ask for
like
about
40 now. And they got him for 25. We fumbled that.
How about that? I'd rather us go for that. You know, when we say the lower echelon, I'm taking him.
I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah. I'm taking him all day long. He's just
he killed Bruno, blood, in that game. Killed him.
He's like, a joke, man.
Brother, he was walking through our midfield, bro. Him on his own. He was taking a piss. You know what I mean? He's a good player, Sanderberg, bro. But I think that ship's sailed now. But he's quality.
Yeah, I don't think no one. I can see maybe a Tottenham going for him. Like if they don't, if they're Pellegrini, Sanderberg, maybe it depends who their manager is. But if they got someone like De Zerbi, you would. If they do, big if. But
De Zerbi with that Tottenham management is a crash out waiting to happen. That's
yeah.
If De Zerbi goes to Spurs within 6 months, he's killed somebody because he ain't got the emotional composure to deal with a Tottenham board, bro. That team's crazy. You heard what Ange said. He said, brother, do you know what I'm saying? Man just gave me man said they gave me Solanke and 3 teenagers, bro. De Zerbi loses shit.
Yeah, facts.
But I don't see that.
That's why I don't see De Zerbi working at United.
Yeah, I think he's too emotional, blood. You know, go from Amorim to De Zerbi. I think it's a personality thing that we have to be honest about, innit? I think De Zerbi's a great manager, but even the fact that the season ain't done and he's not at Marseille no more, it shows that he's volatile, bro.
Yeah, I'm not taking him.
Yeah, when things don't go his way, do you know what I'm saying? It's a crash out waiting to happen. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of the optics of his football, but everything that comes with it, I'm not so sure, innit? I'm not so sure, bruv. So I don't know. We'll see anyway. You lot, make sure, that you lot subscribe to Cash Central as well, bruv. He's closing in on that 10K, bro. So you know what I mean, give that a push, man. What you got coming up for the rest of the week, bro?
bro, I'm just working, to be fair, so it's difficult to even do anything. I'm just waiting until like Wednesday, maybe. Then I might do a little something because I've just been running videos. No,
I hear it, and also like, it's been obviously we're not playing, bruv. So I ain't been watching the FA Cup, so it's been a bit dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just can't bother forcing content.
That's what I mean. It's good to do a recap because we ain't caught up since CARRICK got the job. You get me? So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. You already know what time it is, man. But make sure you smash the like, man. I'm gonna be back here for a premiere later on, people. You already know what time it is, man. Man's gonna get some food and that. So big up everyone inside, and I'll see you guys at 8:30.